right.
Go ahead.
That's it.
Go back to Proverbs chapter 1 verse 22.
It's the book of Proverbs chapter 1 verse 22. How long, ye simple ones, when ye love simplicity.
That's what he's saying. He said our people are simple.
right.
Simple as hell. He said, how long we gonna love simplicity?
That's right. And the scorners delight in their scorning.
Go ahead.
And fools hate knowledge.
He said, you're a fool if you hate this.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Turn you at my reproach.
He said, you're supposed to turn at his reproof, his correction.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you.
Then he'll pour out the spirit to you.
That's
Go
right.
ahead.
I will make known my words unto you.
Go ahead.
Because I have called and ye refused.
Uh-huh.
I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded.
Uh-huh.
But ye have set in naught all my counsel and would none of my reproof.
You ain't want correction. Go ahead.
I also will laugh at your calamity.
Say, so when you dealing with something major, he said, I'm gonna laugh at you.
That's right.
Go ahead.
I will mock when your fear cometh.
Let me give you an example of that. Go to Isaiah chapter 3. Watch this.
It's the book of Isaiah chapter 3.
Right. Start at verse, start at 1. Watch this.
It's the book of Isaiah chapter 3 verse 1. For behold, the Lord of hosts, doeth take away from Jerusalem and from Judah the stay and the staff, the whole.
He gonna take the stay and the staff, meaning our leadership, that's gonna teach the truth. Right. Now he's bringing us back. Watch this.
The whole stay of bread and the whole stay of water. The mighty man and the man of war. The judge and the prophet and the prudent.
He's taking all them away. Go ahead.
And the ancient. The captain of 50 and the honorable man.
Jump down to 5. Watch what he say. He's taking all them away. But he's gonna give you a time when they gonna all be away.
And the people shall be oppressed, every one by another.
He said the people will be oppressed, everyone by another,
and everyone by his neighbor.
And everyone by his neighbor. Just like now, I have a new termite worker. I have a lady that lives in Little Woods back there. She's oppressed. She can't even come out of the house. She locked her doors, locked her window. She got balls around the house. And she realized niggas around there is crazy. She don't even leave her house at night.
The child shall behave himself proudly against the ancient.
The ancients are your elders.
That's right.
He said the young men gonna be acting crazy with the elders. They ain't gonna show no respect to them.
Down. And the base against the honorable.
They said the base, the Lord's gonna be against the honorable.
That's right. When a man shall take hold of his brother of the house of his father, saying, Thou hast clothing, be thou our ruler, and let this ruin be under thy hand.
Go ahead.
And the day shall be swear, saying, I will not be in healer, for in my house is neither bread for nor clothing.
He's talking about a time to come with the brother that said, like, it's gonna come a time where it's gonna be hell on earth. Hell coming. That's why he was talking about the Feast of Tabernacles. We going out, sleeping in our tents because we might have to scramble around because it's gonna be war going on.
That's right.
Civil war. That's right. Right. Go ahead.
Make me not a ruler of the people. For Jerusalem
He said this person is gonna be like, nah, don't make me ruler at this day because we're gonna have to maneuver around because we over a whole lot of people, right? Go ahead.
For Jerusalem is ruined.
Jerusalem is not just the place, it's the people itself. Right? We are Jerusalem.
Right.
We are Israel. We are Zion. We are Ariel. We are, it calls us different names, Sharon, all this stuff is in the Bible, right? So Jerusalem, go ahead.
And Judah is fallen.
Judah is the so-called African Americans. That's the head of the tribe. Go ahead.
Because their tongue and their doings are against the Lord.
Not because we want to keep God's commandments. We'll tell you why. Go ahead.
To provoke the eyes of his glory. The show of their countenance doeth witness against them, and they declare their sin as Sodom.
We don't Sodom. Just think of Sodom and Gomorrah, right? What was going on there? Whole bunch of homosexuality. Just like you see today.
That's right.
Homosexuality, they're not even ashamed no more. He said they sin, they don't hide. Because even back then, they didn't care about it. They showed it at Sodom, they didn't recover. All right. All right, Shalom, Shalom.
If I had the time, I would.
I know. But he said they didn't hide it. They did it openly. That's just right. Like now. You see people back in the days when I came up in the 70s and 80s. They didn't come out like that. We beat them up. Right. We did that all the time. Now they just blazing. They do whatever now.
Propane and all.
So now he's telling you by the time, similar to this time, he said they blazing right now. Go ahead.
They hid it not.
They don't hide it. They do whatever they want. Go ahead.
Woe unto their soul.
He said, woe, destruction to them. Go ahead.
For they have rewarded evil unto themselves.
Because anything that you do according under the Bible, he said they rewarded evil to themselves, meaning they get judged behind it. You know, the Most High is against homosexuality all the way through it.
That's right.
The church saying it's okay, the Bible says totally different. Go ahead.
Say ye to the righteous that it shall be well with them,
He said, say ye to the righteous, the men that's keeping the commandments.
for they shall eat the fruit of their
He
doings.
said, everything that you do, that see like we out here teaching, he said, you're going to get the fruit of that. You're going to get some men that come in, but I'm going to protect you as well.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Woe unto the wicked,
He said, woe to the ones that don't want to do it.
it shall be ill with him,
They're going to get destroyed. Go ahead.
for the reward of his hands shall be given him.
Uh-huh.
As for my people, children are their
He
oppressors.
said, as for my people, the Israelites, children oppress us. That's why I said, the sister that's in Littlewood, she's oppressed. That's because the young children that's around there are causing nothing. They clowning out there. She can't do nothing. Children are oppressing us. Go ahead.
And women rule over
And
them.
normally, they have a single family household. One woman over the whole house. No man nowhere. Hold that. They're coming right back there. You know, the curse. Watch this curse. Deuteronomy 28.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28. See, Deuteronomy is the DNA of the Bible. Deuteronomy, all right? So this is what you read when you first get in the Bible. Read Deuteronomy 28. This is going to show you who the Israelites is. These are number curses. You're going to say, hey, all these curses fell on us. Deuteronomy 28 is, all right? That's why we always go back to Deuteronomy.
That's in that flyer.
That's in that flyer. So now we're about to read this. Deuteronomy 28 and 54.
Watch this.
So that the man that is tender among you
Man, that's cool with you.
and very delicate, his eye shall be evil toward his brother.
One of the curses is your eyes going to be evil towards his brother, right?
Back on black ground. And toward the wife of his bosom,
You're going to hate your wife,
and toward the remnant of his children,
hate your children,
which he shall lead.
then you're going to abandon the household. You're going to leave women ruling over the house. When God had an order, God had the man over the woman. Hold that, go to 1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 2. I'm saying that because you're looking at me reading your thing. Like, well, where did it say that at? We'll show you. The Bible says
Right. It's the book of 1
the
Corinthians.
order and everything. The Most High put things in order.
That's right. It's the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 11, verse 3.
This is the New Testament.
But I would have you know that the head of every man is Christ.
For every man, Christ is our head.
That's right.
Go ahead.
And the head of the woman is the man.
You know that the man is the head of the woman?
That's right.
That's what the book says. Go ahead.
And the head of Christ is God.
Showing you that Christ and God ain't the same.
That's right.
Christ is the Son of God. So it's the Most High, Christ, man, woman. That's the
And
order.
kids. That's
That's
right.
the order.
That's right.
Go back to Isaiah 3 and where you left
The
off.
book of Isaiah, chapter 3, verse 12. As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them.
Women out of control. Go ahead.
O my people, they will lead thee, cause thee to err.
He said the women that lead us cause us to err, meaning us to go off.
That's right.
They're not correcting us the correct way. But that's why God had an order.
That's right.
The man is the head. He directs the house.
That's right.
Women don't want that, but the Most High said they lead us to
There
err.
it is.
Go ahead.
And destroy the way of thy paths.
Go ahead.
The Lord standeth up to plead, and standeth to judge the people. The Lord will enter into judgment with the ancients of his people and the princes thereof. For ye have eaten up the vineyard. The spoil of the poor is in your houses.
Go ahead.
What mean ye that ye beat my people to pieces?
Talk about the other name. Jump down to verse 16.
Verse 16. Moreover, the Lord said,
Watch this.
because the daughters of Zion,
Zion is just another name for Israel.
That's right.
He said the daughters of Zion is what the so-called black African American
Yeah.
woman.
Wasn't that the people off? Wasn't that like black people living underground on the Matrix?
Yeah,
People
that-
Zion?
yes, that was us. Now, they show white people along with them, but Zion is a nation. It means Israel. It's just another name for Israel. But yeah, you're right. That was, they called that like all through the Matrix is giving you different Bible.
Matrix series.
Yeah,
Once you know
literally.
the Bible, you'll understand that the Matrix talking about us.
It literally is.
Yeah.
It literally is. But Zion is also in the Bible. It's talking about the Israelites. It's
See what
just
I'm saying
another
right
word.
there? Because the daughters of Zion, that's them right there. They're the daughters of Zion.
They're the daughters of Zion.
You know what I'm saying?
But look at what he said.
Because the daughters of Zion are hardy.
He said because the daughters of Zion are haughty. Haughty is going into thinking they're superior. Right? They're out of order. Right? Go ahead. That's what the book
They'll
says.
walk in there, shake their neck and
It's
all
gonna
that.
tell you.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how to do it. You know what I'm saying? And watch what he say about and walk with stretched forth necks
He said they walk with stretched forth neck like they proud. Go ahead.
and wanted eyes,
And lustful eyes.
walking and mincing as they go,
Go ahead.
and making a tinkling with their feet.
Go ahead.
Therefore, the Lord will smite with a scab the crown of the head of the daughters of
The
Zion.
Most High say He's gonna take away their hair. They're gonna be bald.
I
He literally
want
tells
a
you.
long, long view.
That's how you know
Long
who the daughters of Zion are. Zion are. You don't see white people losing their hair. Black people gotta put weave and stuff in their hair now. Put wigs on.
right.
He said He was gonna take that from them.
That's right.
But He's telling you the reason why. Literally, go ahead.
And the
Here
Lord
we-
will discover their secret parts.
What you think the secret parts of a woman is? Yeah,
You know.
that's what it's talking about. Watch, it's gonna tell you. Listen, I ain't gonna say nothing. Just think about what it's saying.
And that day, the Lord will take away the
That
bravery.
day is going into when all destruction is on this earth, when we're moving around like pilgrims, like the
right.
brother was talking about. Go ahead.
Bravery of their tinkling ornaments
Mhm.
about their feet,
Go ahead.
and their calls and their round
Talking about
tires.
their clothes. It said like at that time, people like right now, our women dress to the nines. They nice. So they dress and they haughty now since they like that now. They got it like that. But he's saying that they're gonna come, He gonna take that away. That's
right.
Go ahead.
And their round tires like the moon.
Uh-huh.
The chains and the bracelets and the mufflers.
What's that? 17?
Number 20.
20? Go ahead.
The bonnets and the ornaments of the legs and the headbands and the tablets and the earrings.
That's 20.
Yeah, that's 20.
21.
The rings and the nose jewels, the changeable suits of apparel and the mantles and wimples.
Talk about all their clothing. 24.
Verse 24. And it shall come to pass that instead of sweet
He
smell,
said instead of our women gonna be smelling sweet,
there shall be stink.
he said he gonna bring that way. Cause we gonna be like pilgrims on earth. And he gonna stink
Stink
bad.
bags in there.
Go ahead.
And instead of a girdle, a rent.
You know that little pouch they got right there? He said that's what they're gonna have. They're gonna have that little stomach thing. That's what it's literally what it means. Go ahead.
And instead of well set hair,
So they got that long hair, the real hair that they supposed to have.
Baldness.
He said they gonna be what?
baldness.
He said he gonna make them bald. Go ahead.
And instead of a stomacher, a girdle of sackcloth,
Uh-huh.
and burning instead of
They ain't
beauty.
gonna have they ain't gonna have no nice clothing, all that stuff. He's gonna take that away. Keep going. It's
That's
gonna
right.
tell you the time.
Thy men shall fall by the sword,
That's what's gonna happen. Ultimately, 2/3 of our people are gonna be put to death. He said
right.
our men gonna fall by the sword because the prophets on that.
Uh-huh.
Isaiah, stay in Isaiah chapter 13, verse, I think it's 9, 13, verse 11.
the book of Isaiah,
He said our men gonna fall by the sword. Verse,
chapter 13,
what do you got? 13, verse, verse 12.
verse 12. I will make a man more precious than fine gold.
He said he gonna make a man more precious than fire. Because in that day, men, go back to it, all that, go back to 3. And what you want?
The book of Isaiah, chapter 3, verse 25. Thy men shall fall by thy
He
sword.
said our men gonna fall by the sword, so a lot of our men gonna be killed. So go back to verse 13.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 13, verse
We good.
12. I will make a man more precious than fine gold.
So in that day, since he killed all the men, he said a man gonna be more valuable than fine gold. It's gonna be the protection.
That's right.
So if you got one, you gonna want to keep it. He's the protection. Right? Go back.
Isaiah chapter 3, verse 25. Thy men shall fall by thy
A
sword,
lot of them gonna be put to death. Go
and
ahead.
thy mighty in the war.
And the mighty in the war. So the ones that's prepared, even they gonna be, some of them gonna get killed. Go ahead.
And her gates shall lament
The
and
gates
mourn.
is their leaders gonna be lament. Go ahead.
And she, being desolate, shall sit upon the ground.
She gonna be sitting there just crying. There ain't no protection for her.
That's right.
That's what it says gonna happen. It literally, it literally lays out what's gonna happen.
That's right.
All through the book, it literally lays out all.
All through this book is us, man. All through this book. All through this book. It's number of commandments. Number of commandments. All through them. You know what I mean? We go way back here, the book of Revelations. What the book of Revelations say? It's the book of Revelations, chapter 22, verse 14. Blessed are they that do his
If
commandments,
you want to be blessed, you gotta be doing His commandments. Go ahead.
that they may have right to the tree of life,
He said the only way you're gonna get to the tree of life is by doing His commandments. Go ahead.
and may enter and through the gates into the city.
You know how many gates there are to heaven? This we about to learn something.
This is the book of Revelations, chapter 21, verse 12.
Because he said the gates. So there wouldn't be one if it had S on it, right? But watch this.
And had a wall great and high,
Uh-huh.
and had 12 gates.
Now you know how many gates now? It's 12 12 gates. It's going to tell you
And
why.
had in gates 12 angels.
They got an angel that or bouncer or somebody to protect those gates at each one of those entrances, right?
12 tribes.
That's right. It's going to tell you.
And names written thereon, which are the names of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel.
Now my question is, if these gates are for the 12 tribes of the children of Israel, where the hell else, where everybody else going in at? If the 12 tribes are coming through these gates, where everybody else going in? How they gonna get it? Go back to Deuteronomy 22. Let's see. I mean, I know not Revelation 22 where you was, 14 again.
It's the book of
Let's see where
Revelation,
they going.
chapter 22, verse 14. Blessed are they that do his commandments, that they may have right to the tree of life, and they may enter in through the gates into the city.
Go ahead.
For without are
He
dogs.
said for without are dogs. What is those dogs? You think it's group of dogs? One more precept. Give me Matthew chapter 15, verse 21. He said for without are dogs, because the question is, the question is if those gates are for the Israelites, where are all other people gonna go? Right? Now, I've made him go over a chapter that says those kingdom, the people that keep the commandments are going through the gates, but without those gates are going to be the dogs. They're not going to be able to come in, right?
That's right. So let's see
Let's see who the dogs are.
It's the book of Matthew, chapter 15, verse 21.
Now, this is going into Christ, right? This is Christ speaking. Go ahead.
Then Jesus went thence and departed into the coast of Tyre and Zidon.
So this is Christ walking through Africa. Go ahead.
And behold, a woman of
A
Canaan,
woman, which is so-called Syrophoenician woman. She's of Canaan because she lived in Canaan. And then when you read Mark 7, she's a Syrophoenician or a white woman. That's right.
came out of the same coast, and cried unto him, saying, Have mercy on me, O Lord, thou son of David.
So when Christ walked the earth, Christ was healing people, right? So watch what she did. She said, well, Lord, have mercy on me, right? Go ahead.
My daughter is grievously vexed with a
She
devil.
said, my daughter got the devil on me. Go ahead.
But he answered her not a word.
Now, kid, right? Ken. If I'm saying Ken, and you don't answer me, what are you doing?
That's right.
That's what Christ is doing up. She's talking to the Lord. Read that again.
He said, Have mercy on me, O Lord, thou son of David.
So she asked for mercy from him. Go ahead.
My daughter is grievously vexed with a devil.
Go ahead.
But he answered her not a word.
He ignored her. Go ahead.
And his disciples came and besought him, saying, Send her away,
His disciples also said, send this woman away. Watch this.
for she cried after us.
She came after us too. Go ahead.
But he answered and said,
Now watch what he said.
I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
That's